So this is exponents and prime factorizations. So we've actually already talked about exponents before, but so it's just going to be a little refresher. So a number that is formed by repeated multiplication by the same factor is called a power. So you can use the exponent and the base to write a power. For example, 7/3 means the product of 3 sevenths. So it means you do 7 times 7 times 7. And there's certain ways how to read it. So 6 to the second power can be 6 squared, or 6 to the power of 2, or 6 raised to the second power. Generally, you'll just say, like 7 to the power of 3, or 9 to the power of 4. It's very, that way you don't get confused. So here is using exponent to write each expression. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is being done 5 times. So it's 3 to the 5th power. This one is 4/5 times 4/5 times 4/5 times 4/5 will be 4/5. And you put this in parentheses because it's one fraction to the 4th power. Or in parentheses. So now you try this. So 4 times 4 times 4 would be 4/3. 1/8 times 1/8 will just be 1/8 to the second power. 6, just 1/6, so that'd be 6 to the 1. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 5 to the 6th power. And that's exponents. So there is an exponent that is to the power of 0. So anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 5 to the 0 power is 1. 6 to the 0 power is 1. 100 to the 0 power is 1. They all equal 1. So if the power is 0 equals 1. So find the value of each power. So we're going to multiply this out. So that means to do it 4 times. So -10 times -10 times -10 times -10. So -10 times -10 is a positive 100. And then this is also a positive 100. So you're just going to do 100 times 100, which is 10,000. And that's your answer. So -10 to the 4th power is a positive 10,000. So now you're going to do 0.4 times 0.4 times 0.4. So 0.4 times 0.4 is 0.16, or 1600ths, times 0.4 will be, oops, that's not a 2. That's supposed to be a 4. Will be 0.064. So it's just basically a math problem. 3/5 to the 0 power automatically means it equals 1. And then -11 to the second power is -11 times -11, which is positive 121. So now you try it. So 3 to the 4th power is just 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 81. -1 to the 9th power will be a -1. 2/5 to the 3rd power would be 2/5 times 2/5 times 2/5, which will be 4/25 times 2/5, which will be, not 6, 8 125ths. And then -12 times 2 is 144. Or -12 to the 2nd power is 144. It's because of -12 times -12 is a positive 144. So now we're going to be finding our factors. So factors are just 2 numbers that multiply to a number. So Anna wants to build a rectangular garden with an area of 24. What possible whole numbers, lengths, and widths of the garden? So you have a garden that has a length and a width, and it has an area of 24. So to find the area of a rectangle, you just do length times width. So basically, they're asking what 2 numbers can multiply together to get 24. So the factors of 24 are, you can do 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and then 4 times 6 are your factors. And that's just how I've learned how to do it when I was growing up. But you can also write it different ways. So factors of 21 will be 1 and 21, 3 and 7. Factors of 37 are just 1 and 37. Since there's no other factors, that number is considered prime. 42 will be 1, 42, 2, 21, and then 3, 12, I believe. And I don't think there are any more. Oh, yes, 6 and 7. Yep. I was wondering. So 1 times 42 is 42. 2 times 21 is 42. 3 times 12 is 42. 6 times 7 is 42. Now you have 1 and 30. 2 and 15. 3 and 10. 5 and 6. And the reason why I do it like that is because it kind of creates an order. So that way you know like when 5 and 6, I already stopped because I'm at 6. And so that means that's my last factor. And that's how you do factors. All right. Thanks, guys.